Hey, what's up, guys? This is Coach Chase Renberg, DFW Penguin Basketball, penguinhoops.com. Hey, guys, share this video with someone that has a kid that plays sports, whether it be basketball, baseball, football, lacrosse, soccer, whatever it may be, because this can be, the information in this video can be very helpful. And I want to talk about something real quick that's very important to parents, and I want you guys to understand, right? And never forget, right? And what a lot of us do is we're kids when we were younger, right? And we grow up and we have experiences with adults, we have experiences with our peers, we have experiences with coworkers, we have experiences with colleagues, or just random people, period. And we grow up and we say, you know, when we have a kid, we're never gonna let our kid do this. We're never gonna let our kid experience this. We want our kids to experience this because we didn't have that. We want our kids to be like this. We want our kids to be this type of thing. We want our kids to want to be or be interested in this because we see this certain thing as a prestigious thing, right? Right? But at the end of the day, you have to remember that our parents tried to do the same thing with us, and some of the stuff we didn't want to do. Now, a lot of it, if we valued certain adults, we wanted to do certain things like that. We wanted to look like our uncle, or we wanted to look like our dad. We wanted to be good at sports like our older brother. We wanted to be good at sports like my uncle or something. Or we wanted to play the piano as good as our aunt. Like, we wanted to dress as well as grandpa. We want to get older and be able to smoke a cigar in the backyard like grandpa. Like, we have certain things that we like and have certain things we dislike. I hate that dad used to make me go out and chop wood in the morning. I hate that mom used to make me go and do this, that, and other. So when we get older, we're like, I'm not going to make my kid do that, right? But you have to understand this. Our kids, which I don't have any, but I understand children a lot. Our kids are us, just younger. So instead of trying to project what we want our kid to be, at times we have to let our kid be themselves and remember that our kids are kids. So the mischievous stuff that you used to do, try to sneak out of the house, try to go over your buddy's house to spend the night because he lives in the neighborhood with all the cute girls at your middle school, right? Your son is doing that. The little slick remarks he used to say to your mom when she comes and opens the door and tells you to clean up your room, and they close the door, fuck out of here, mom. Your kid is doing that, right? It's just that now you're thinking that your kid is not you. Your kid is better than you were. No, your kid is a kid just like everyone else. The big thing now is they have a lot more access to information. They have a lot more access to resources. I guarantee you guys, your 10-year-old son knows how to work certain apps on a phone and a computer better than you ever will. Some of you guys as parents, if you're a certain age, your son or daughter may be helping you learn how to do certain things on your phone, on the internet, on a camera or something that's digital or something. They're teaching you how to do stuff. So you don't think that your kid has an up on you on certain technology or up on you on certain information. They do. You have to remember all the time, don't put stuff past your kid. Don't put bad behavior past your kid. Don't put your kid being smart to you in certain situations past them, because they are, right? You have to remember that your kid is a kid. You as an adult, you 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You have to remember how you were as a kid. Now, some of the stuff that your parents stopped you from doing, imagine if you would have done it, right? It could have been positive, right? Or it could have been negative. But at the same time, you have to remember that you wanted to do some of these things. You want to sneak out to the party, right? You want to curse online. Well, not online, but you want to curse at certain times, right? You want to do bad stuff that some of your friends were doing, right? You want to sneak out at night. You want to skip school, right? Your kid is trying to do that type of stuff. Now, how you parent it, if you reason with them and talk to them and be honest with them, your kid respects honesty. Your kid knows when you're lying to them, believe it or not. Your kid knows when you're telling them a bunch of BS because it sounds good as a parent. They know, they pay attention. A lot of kids wait until adults pull them in to the adult conversation. They know what's going on. They know that Uncle Bobby is a drunk. They know that Aunt Lisa is getting a divorce because they overhear conversations. They pay attention to what's going on. I'm just giving you an example of what I'm talking about, but you get what I mean. These kids know what's going on. They just wait for you to pull them into that realm of adult conversations and adulthood to where it's like, okay, well, hey, Dad, you know when you said this happened? Yeah, the neighbor down the street did this. Why didn't you tell me this, son? Well, I'm a kid. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't think you would believe me because I'm a kid, right? But when you start pulling them in those conversations, and instead of at Thanksgiving you putting them at the kid table, and now you putting them over here with the adults at Thanksgiving, things start to change and you start to see more. If you're open to it, you start to see more of how your kid views things. But you have to remember, the whole point of this video is, parents, you have to remember how you were as a kid. The stuff that you wanted to get into, the fun you wanted to get into, the bad stuff you wanted to get into, the sneaky stuff you wanted to get into, you get upset at your mom about something, your dad, your uncle, whatever it may be, from getting disciplined. Your kid is the same way you were. Never forget that. I'm Coach Chase Remember, DFW Penguin Basketball, penguinhoops.com, and I'll see you guys later.